Have you ever wondered how the Bill of Rights, a cornerstone of American democracy, came to be? This pivotal document, a crucial part of the United States Constitution, serves as the very foundation of our freedoms. It safeguards our individual liberties and limits the power of the government. It's our nation's pledge, promising to protect the rights of every American citizen. The Bill of Rights isn't just a historical artifact, it's a living, breathing testament to our democracy. Now let's delve into the history of how the Bill of Rights came into existence. The birth of the Bill of Rights is a fascinating journey, one that took place more than 2 centuries ago. To unravel the origins of the Bill of Rights, we need to step back in time to the late 18th century, when America was a young nation, fresh from its Revolutionary War victory. The Founding Fathers, a group of visionary leaders, were tasked with creating a strong, enduring government that would guard the liberties they had fought so hard for. In the sweltering summer of 1787, these men convened in Philadelphia for the Constitutional Convention. They produced the United States Constitution, a remarkable document. But it wasn't without its critics. Some feared the new Constitution gave too much power to the federal government, potentially jeopardizing individual liberties. This led to a vigorous debate. The solution? A set of amendments that would serve as a safeguard, protecting citizens from potential government overreach. These 10 amendments became known as the Bill of Rights. The ratification process wasn't a walk in the park. It required 9 out of the 13 states to approve. Despite opposition and heated discussions, by December 15, 1791, the Bill of Rights was officially adopted, marking a significant milestone in American history. It was a testament to the foresight and wisdom of the Founding Fathers, who understood the need to balance power and protect individual freedoms. The Bill of Rights was officially adopted on December 15, 1791, but what exactly does it entail? The Bill of Rights consists of the first 10 amendments to the United States Constitution. Let's delve into these 10 amendments, each a pillar of individual liberties and justice. Firstly, we have the First Amendment. This amendment safeguards the freedom of religion, speech, and the press. It also protects the right to peaceful assembly and to petition the government. Next is the Second Amendment, which is all about the right to bear arms. It's a topic of much debate, but at its core, it affirms the people's right to self-defense. The Third Amendment, less discussed, prohibits the quartering of soldiers in private homes without the owner's consent, preserving the sanctity of one's home. The Fourth Amendment protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures. It requires authorities to have a warrant supported by probable cause before conducting searches. Moving on to the Fifth Amendment, which ensures that no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. It also protects against double jeopardy and self-incrimination. The Sixth Amendment guarantees the right to a fair and speedy trial in criminal cases. This includes the right to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation, to confront witnesses, and to have the assistance of counsel. The Seventh Amendment extends the right to a jury trial to federal civil cases, and inhibits courts from overturning a jury's findings of fact. The Eighth Amendment prohibits excessive bail or fines, as well as cruel and unusual punishment, upholding the principle of proportionality and justice. The Ninth Amendment states that the enumeration of certain rights in the Constitution does not mean that people do not have other rights that have not been spelled out. Lastly, the Tenth Amendment reserves powers not delegated to the federal government to the states or the people. This is a key component in the balance of power within the United States. These rights form the bedrock of American democracy, but how have they evolved over time? Over the centuries, the interpretation and application of these rights have changed and evolved. This evolution has been primarily driven by landmark Supreme Court cases that have shaped our understanding of these rights. For instance, the case of New York Times Company versus United States in 1971 reaffirmed the importance of the First Amendment, protecting the freedom of press. Then there's the case of Gideon versus Wainwright in 1963, which underscored the Sixth Amendment's guarantee of the right to counsel, even for those who can't afford one. These cases and many others have profoundly influenced the interpretation of the Bill of Rights and its impact on contemporary society. They have helped shape a society where free speech is cherished, where the press can report without fear, where every individual has the right to a fair trial. From ensuring free speech to the right to a fair trial, the Bill of Rights continues to shape American society in profound ways. Today, we've journeyed through the history and impact of the Bill of Rights. We've explored its birth, delved into the 10 amendments, and examined its evolution and significance. From freedom of speech to the right to a fair trial, these 10 powerful amendments form the bedrock of American democracy. Our exploration has shed light on how these rights shape our lives daily. Remember, understanding our rights is the first step towards protecting them. Thank you for joining this enlightening journey of the Bill of Rights.